Hi guys, and welcome to Fyr! Hope you are as exciting as we are to explore this little island. Linnea is back at the anchorage where we left her, and we are walking around, stretching our legs a bit.
It really feels that the spring are coming. All these rapeseed fields everywhere gets the landscape full of just yellow color. It's beautiful, and the smell is very so childhood-ish. So it's very, yeah, it's nice being walking around here in this banana tree plantage.
Today we're heading to see a stone/volcanic formation that a fellow LinneaSailer advised us to go see. It's supposed to be very cool and some kind of ancient formation. It was not very detailed description on Google Maps, but it's supposed to be less than 4 kilometers there. Very hiking in in the forest, and on some roads. So yeah, we'll see when we get there if this really is a cool place or not. But this far, the hike will be worth it alone, I think. It's very beautiful. So I think we've reached the top of the island, and you can actually see Linnea down there. Looks like she's having a good time. We are here right now, and Linnea is out here, and we are going here.
It looks more like a limestone mine or plant pile than a ancient formation. By the road there was one more of these like limestone mines, or yeah, or what it is, and side of the road there was a lot of like stones placed out here, and then I jumped up on one of them, and they were like some soft, like made of a lot of layers of, I don't know if this is like limestone or what it is, but the stones are, yeah, built up of a lot of layers, some layers with metal, iron, like there's rust on them, and And this soft stone, I don't know if it's lime, I have never touched limestone before. Very light, consists of a lot of layers. Strange. Yeah, it seems like this stuff is not limestone, it's like ash from like a volcanic era that they seem to nowadays like dig up and make something of. But in this huge amount of ash there's a lot of layers, so there's a lot of fossils and stuff from ancient times, like millions years ago. So people like go here to just dig fossils. I've never seen anything like this before.
And we found some signs, and our Danish is not perfect, so if you know more about this, please leave a comment below, because it would be really cool to know what they actually make of this and what happens here.
Yeah. Some volcanic ash.
Yeah.
And this is said something about like Iceland and the volcanic stone there, but I don't get the whole sentence.
There was something lost in translation.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Quite majestic.
Yeah. Really cool and exciting walk today, but the rain is coming and it's time to head back to the boat. I think this is the furthest we go today.
There she is, still lying on the mooring buoy. Pooh! And there's the dinghy.
Yes! The dinghy is still here. Linnea is still here. I wonder if you ever get used to leaving your stuff like this. But yeah, it was a good walk. I'm super tired, both my legs and my back.
But it was a nice walk.
It was a nice walk, definitely.
Stretch our legs
Yeah,
a lot.
a lot. This is probably the closest we have ever sailed to a sandbank and land. Or beach. Or land. Or anything.
Not land. We have sailed in the archipelago.
Yeah,
There
okay.
you sail very close to the rocks, but not close to a beach.
No. The beach is very close, but at least we're on our way. It was a terrible night in the anchorage. The wind picked up and shifted to northeast instead of southeast. From southeast we would still have been well protected, but from northeast we had all the waves coming in straight into the bay. So it was really bumpy, everything was squeaking and slamming, and
It was
yeah.
a rolly anchorage tonight.
It was a very rolly. First night was totally calm. The wind was from west, which was the most protected direction. But yes, this second night, I think it would have been better if we went to a marina. But yeah, the forecast seemed okay, like it should be comfortable. But to be honest, I don't think the weather predictions in here are pretty accurate at all. I don't think it has been correct once since we got here 2 weeks ago. Here it seems to be like 45-90 degrees off, and instead of 10 knots of wind we had 20 knots of wind this night. So yeah, not easy. A couple of days ago we found an issue with our diesel heater, and we started the project to remove a hose that was damaged where heat had built up, so that the outer protection of the hose had started to melt. We removed it, but in that marina we couldn't find a new hose in the right dimension. But thankfully Marcus found a service center here in this marina where they had some of this hose, and the guy was so nice that he drove it down to the marina when we arrived today. So now we're doing the project of replacing the hose. And as always on a boat, it's a pretty tight fit to get it there. So while we have the hose removed, we're also connecting our aft shower because that was disconnected during winter. So the problem with this project is that the hose is going from here and behind the toilet and into that storage space behind. And as it goes by this little bend here, the space inside gets very narrow, so it gets stuck. So now we're going to use a small endoscope camera and check in the mobile where it stuck. There it is! And this should be the bend of the boat, I think.
Yes.
It's stuck there. Ja. Ja, det ser ut som det kommer.
Va?
Det ser ut som det rör sig. Ja. Det kommer. Stopp. Stopp, 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 stopp.
Ja.
Ja.
How's it going, Emmy?
My legs.
Well, it looks like you have done a nut of yourself.
Yes.
Yeah? Which kind of nut? Sailor's hitch.
Yes.
But the heater pipe is... Hey, it's through!
My right leg isn't working. It's working. So much looking forward to sleeping with some heat tonight. It's been 2 cold nights at anchor. But yeah, sleeping was fine. Waking up and leaving the bed was worse. But now we have heat again. We're here! We're back at anchor in this quite large anchorage. It looked much smaller in the charts, but the weather is back to being totally calm, and it's going to be that way the next couple of days. And then there's another gale hitting, and yeah, I think we will like it here tonight. The heater is running, and no shower in the aft, outside shower, but we can live with that. We missed one part to fix it completely, but the water is running again, so that's a plus. And yeah, now we're here, ready for almost some sleep. Some popcorn first.
Some popcorn first, yeah. So now we're in the end of Limfjorden, and we have to slow down a bit. Yeah, like we have not like stressed through Limfjorden though, but yeah, since we're waiting for a good weather window to get south out in the North Sea, we have to slow down a bit to wait for a good weather window. So with that, we end this episode for this week, and yeah, give us a thumbs up, bloop, bloop, and subscribe, and then we will see you next week. Bye guys.
If you liked this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and maybe help us out by sharing it to someone who you think need a little more sailing joy in their life. If you'd like to support the future development of these videos even more, please check out the link in description on how to join our Patreon crew. By joining, you help us take our video creation to the next level. We love to share our journey with you and hope to see you again next week. Until then, fair winds everyone.